This week on Trees in Space, Jason and I watched the 1997 PG-13 action comedy, The Pest. I'm your host for this episode, Nate Hanks, and with me is the most charming man on the internet, Jason Smith. Hey, Jason, what is going on? I am so excited to start talking about this movie, The Pest, with you.
I'm excited to talk about it too. I did not know this movie existed. I had no idea. I've never saw a preview for it. You were talking about, and I always get his name wrong. Can never say his last name, but John Leguizamo.
Leguizamo.
Leguizamo. I love him and most everything he does. I did not know he was in this movie.
Oh, really?
Mm. I mean, I knew once you said we're watching it because of him, but I didn't know it had to be his first movie, right? I noticed that he wrote this movie too.
It's definitely way early in his career. It was 97.
Hmm.
I picked this movie because it is a very silly, funny movie. It's a movie that doesn't take itself too serious, and that's why it was just like the perfect movie. And I guess before I get any further, I should probably tell you what's it about.
What's it about?
Good idea.
Uh, it's about a Miami scam artist, Pest Vargas, who is on the run from the Scottish mob and a German headhunter. The mob after $50,000, the German guy after his head. Pest dons many disguises in an attempt to evade their clutches.
See, but that's not what happened. He put on plenty of disguises when he's in the shower. I don't remember him putting on any disguises after the opening scene. By the way, one of the most entertaining opening scenes of any movie I've ever seen.
Right?
It was just, I
Catchy.
was smiling from ear to ear. I mean, the credits are going up and he's dancing in the shower and he it's
I
so
love
I like to do my briefs, cruising cream, playing three-car money on these crazy streets, straight hustler. I'm all a scam man, I'm in it, so low to the flow, pick the pocket on a midget.
I don't even know the song.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, was he doing his best Jim Carrey impression type thing? Because Jim Carrey was big then.
Hmm.
I was like, and I watched this movie and I'm thinking he had to be exhausted every day at the end of the day of filming.
Oh, he worked hard.
Hmm.
Hard on this. And I want to say if you have watched this movie or you're really kind of curious on what this movie is actually about, because that description doesn't help, it's loosely based off of the Richard Connell The Most Dangerous Game
And
book.
there's a lot of movies that are like this.
Yeah, it was written in 1924, and it's essentially man hunts man.
Right. And the thing is, he's a scam artist and he scammed out some Scottish people, I'm guessing, the mob, and they want their money. And he owes them 50,000. And the only reason the headhunter gets him is because he goes, I can give you $50,000 for your, go to college or something.
Right, or for
But
whatever you want. It's a
yeah,
cash scholarship, non whatever, and he's like, "Oh, okay."
I
And
mean,
it's kind of ironic though that you got to how did he not know something was up when it's exactly the amount of money you need? There's never anything good if you owe somebody 50,000 and some other guy's like, "Hey, I'm going to give you $50,000
Mhm.
because it's you."
Oh, it's amazing that the headhunter, the German guys, had that much information on him in a day and a half or whatever it was. It was like that fast.
Oh yeah,
Uh, he's being Chinese and he's like, that's my chicken that got killed, and he thought that was his
his
played
duck.
that was his duck, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is stupid. This is beyond stupid.
He always wanted to be served extra crispy. No MSG.
Okay, there is one thing. Yes? Quacky always wanted to be served extra crispy. Yes? Could you do that? No problem. No MSG? No MSG. An extra order of rice? Yes. Thank you. You're very welcome. Don't worry, my boy. Okay, I take care of you.
And then he calls up the mob and he makes fun of them and laughs in their faces. I'm like, he goes, if you don't give my money today, I'm going to kill your whole family. And he says something. How about on Thursday? How about if I give it to you on Thursday and you just take out a
He has a
cousin?
cousin.
Listen,
Today's Monday. I want all the money you owe me by Wednesday. I'm going to kill your whole family.
How about Thursday and you just take out a cousin? Oh, bad connection. Oh, I bring you the.
I thought I was like, oh my God. It's one
Uh,
of those movies.
I love the when there he meets up with his girlfriend in malaria,
No,
and,
it's malaria.
and well, Zenthal isn't gum.
No, yeah.
So, but she's when he's like, "No malaria, your fat butt makes you look fat."
Yeah, we never got to see her butt, and that's made me sad.
Not even in the end when she's tied up to you to get to really get a good look.
Yeah, it was very choppy for sure. I love that Freddie Rodriguez is in this. For those that don't know, he plays Ninja.
Yep.
I like him in a few of his movies. Also, Aramis. Oh, what's his last name? The black gentleman that's his friend. Um, Aramis. Anyways, he's a
Air
comedian.
Airy Spares.
Ari Spare, yes, he was on Saturday Night Live for a while.
Yes.
I like him in a few things too. So I thought that these are actors that were, I mean, they weren't no-name actors. I mean, this
But
was
it
a full budget movie, I would think.
had Jeffrey Jones in it too, which
Isn't that the
was
bad guy? Guy with
yes,
the nose?
and he was from Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Howard the Duck,
Juice, Howard the Duck.
and is
Fast
now
forward,
serving time in prison
yeah,
for
fast
dealing with
forward to
the kids.
2005 when he got
Yeah.
caught with a minor and pled guilty,
Mhm.
no contest.
Yeah, yeah, that's but he's been. I wonder if there's like there's a movie like conspiracy theory out there because they do this with a lot of character move people that play different characters. Like this person did this and then went to this state and did this. I wonder if that could happen for this guy. Like he was a principal, but before he was a principal, he was at a that's why he left his Beetlejuice folks and he became a principal. And after getting fired from his principal job, he became a German. I don't know.
Well, you gotta insert the Howard the Duck part in there too.
That is true. I think he dies at the end of Howard the Duck, though.
So I guess Howard the Duck's last,
I guess it would be last. That
even
makes
though
sense.
it was set in the 80s.
Yeah, probably so. But I the first there's three parts of this. The first third, the middle third, first act, second act, third act. The first act I thought was great. So I mean, it took him up to the 30 minutes before he actually got to the island.
Yeah.
And but once he got to the island, the movie kind of fell off a little bit. And I did like the sun. Like I don't know how he made the trap that he made, but the sun's up in the trap inside the net that came out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
he goes, "Stop acting like a sissy." And the sun goes, "I don't know if you know this dad or not, but I am a sissy."
I liked it. I put the Nazi fathers and their gay sons on Ricky Lake.
Something is wrong.
What could be wrong? For hunting a human being. The fathers take their sons to baseball games, but no, you...
Tell it to Ricky Lake.
I can see it now. Nazi fathers and their snake-obsessed sons.
Uh, that was there was so many cute parts about this movie.
And you mentioned you don't remember him doing disguises. He was a rabbi.
Oh yes.
He was a Japanese man.
Well, that's in the beginning. He wasn't.
At the end, singing karaoke.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Sitting right next to Himmel, and he's like, "You don't see that Japanese man is the best."
Yeah, that's true.
And
And
he's
then he
like,
does that
"You
stuff
like
on him.
Henry Wasabi, and he was a noble man."
And one of the better parts is when they're actually on the island, and I know I just said it kind of went off a little bit, but when he's meeting the sun's like, that's perfume or whatever to attract
Pheromone.
male animals. Yes,
Yeah, he's like, "I'm gonna take some back to my girlfriend because she doesn't like
I
me."
never give her anything, and he's like, it's for men. It attracts men. Why would you? And he shows him the video because he wants to see the video.
Yeah, that was.
Is it right?
He actually ended up using the pheromone later in the movie.
And that's what whatever it's called, Chekhov's gun, I think.
Yeah, and then he grabs Ninja. He's like, "Get over here, you horny little bastard," or
Yeah,
whatever.
because all these guys jump on him like he's getting sexually assaulted in the middle of the floor.
And
Oh,
and I almost wonder if that was like he got his punishment earlier before
mhm.
what he did later in life, because he got violated up the pooper when
Yeah.
he was in handcuffs.
Hmm.
Got licked on the face. He got molested by a whole bunch of men. He got
Yeah. It
uh
was he got his comeuppance for sure. One of the funniest things though, I don't know why. But he's in that room again and he's trying to escape and the son is saying something to him. I can't remember what the son said. But he's against the window and he has his head like this. And he's like he goes, "Oh, like he just kind of drops an octave and goes, like, it was so well done. It was just okay. I'm actually maybe like this movie a little more than I thought I did.
I loved how he was taking the shit and quoting Shakespeare.
That was pretty good.
I will admit that after I saw this movie, there would be times where I'd be bearing down in the toilet and I would quote that line in Shakespeare. And I still
Interesting.
to this day do it because of this movie.
Shit in Shakespeare.
Yep. And I'm sorry, but is it actually possible to smell a shitty sock and and know that somebody's still alive?
Hey, if he can build a trap like he built, then yes, the hunter can smell, because he has heads of every ethnic person in his on his island.
Yeah.
That was pretty spooky. I want to know. I do like how they did the throw. I don't like the throw up scene. I hated the throw up scene. I hated the scene of throw up. I hated that.
I almost
But
threw up.
yes, but it was important to the story at the end because
Yeah.
we're like, how did he not die? And they go, oh, they explained that, so it had to be shown, or at least so we
Mhm.
could see what's going on. And then he swam. Oh
For
my God, how far
five
did he swim?
hours.
Yeah, you should go take a dip. You obviously haven't been listening.
Anything I was just
He swam for 5 hours. I was.
You see, they are trying to kill me. They're trying to kill
He was
me.
happy that he was
Vindicated.
vindicated. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he was also dressed up when he went to go see his girlfriend's parents.
Yep. Yes, he
I forgot
was.
about that. Yeah, and that was the parent like he has syphilis because his balls are smoking. I was
He's
like,
on drugs.
yeah. I was like, Jesus, you get that's smoke. That's not drugs. And
You're a
oh,
horrible shot.
oh, I like that character too. I like the father. He's in a handful of things I really love. Like he's in Terminator 2. Um, pretty
Yep.
sure he was the Superman Batman movie as
Mhm.
the father cyborg Borg. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
So,
I think you're right.
yeah,
Yeah. He's been in a lot of stuff.
he is. I like
We have
him.
a really good cast. The more like we start kind of peeling this onion back a little bit.
Mhm. And then the Irishman grab him. Not Irish, Irishman, the Scottish mob. Didn't know there was a Scottish mob.
I
And
was just reading that on my notes.
yeah,
I didn't know there was a Scottish mob.
um,
Sean Connery's birthday.
they start playing for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. It's just a stupid, moronic movie. Just don't. It's just
It
don't worry about the. I'm telling myself I can't worry about the little details. The time doesn't add up or it chops. You know what? They don't care. They
no,
made a 90-minute movie.
they did. And I mean, I think we've got enough into this. Let's get into the 5-star and 1-star reviews. The first 5-star review comes from Eric S. Perfectly executed, all the makings of an American classic.
If that's an American classic, then I think Americans need to stop making movies. I mean, I appreciate the movie, but I don't know if I call it a classic. Um,
I mean, no.
okay. My first one is from also yours wasn't from Steven, yours from Eric, right? So Steve D. Rarely has a film been less funny. I No, there's been plenty of less funny films, like dramas. War movies.
The
They're
boy,
not funny.
the boy in the striped pajamas, not that funny.
Not funny at all. Horror movies. Well, some are pretty funny, but yeah, there's a lot of movies.
Holocaust movies, not funny
Not
at
funny.
all. Just they're just not funny.
That's gonna be what's gonna be said in our little advertisement. The boy in the strap pajamas. Not funny.
Nope. If you're looking to laugh, don't pick that one. um, the next 5-star review comes from an unknown. Okay, so the truth is, it's a little bit stupid. Okay, maybe a lot, but it's also tons of fun. If you try to take this movie at all seriously, you aren't going to appreciate it. So leave your intellect behind and just enjoy a corny, dumb fun.
Not a better review have I heard, I think, in the whole year we've been doing this. Maybe I have, but
Uh, it's exactly what this. You cannot take this movie serious.
I mean, I wouldn't give it 5 stars, but hey.
Yeah,
The next 1-star review comes from the unknown. He has a lot of reviews on this. Crass and offensive without two brain cells to rub together. Do they have a checklist of stereotypes to go down? Was there a script? Was this just bad improv? I have no idea.
no shit. There I was, knee deep in hand grenade pins. I almost picked this for the WTF.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally. And I was like, you know what? He's gonna take this. So,
yeah.
but I agree. But again, it's
I
a
took it because there wasn't many 1-star or less reviews. And when I went to like the first 5 pages, I'm like, Jesus Lord, let me just take the ones I can find.
yeah. Oh, that makes sense. The last 5-star review comes from the most popular critic in Rotten Tomatoes, unknown. Personal favorite, nothing special except a lovely intro song that is silly and sang rapped by the main character as the main character. Funny and classic in its own rights. Not a movie I would ever suggest to anyone, as I'm sure they would say this movie is dumb.
I think Unknown is trying to sway our conversation after the would we recommend this? I mean, that's pretty spot on right there. That's like, okay. And it was, we talked about the beginning of the song. And the thing is, which we did not mention, he was singing to the camera.
Yes.
Oh, and in case you didn't notice, and I'm pretty sure I saw it like 3 or 4, you can see his pee-pee.
Oh, I tried to notice it, but all I could see was like shaving cream or something.
Yeah, there was a couple of times that it might not have been his pee-pee, but something right between his legs under the cream was popping out here and there. I'm like, is that his pee-pee?
Does that mean that you're going to give this a stump?
Because that's where I think I saw. If I didn't, then I'm wrong, but it's still going to get the stump.
There you go.
Yeah. The last 1-star review is also from the most popular unknown. The Pest has a good idea and having an unforgettable yet infamous opening scene, but John Leguizamo, obnoxious, unlikable lead character, and most appalling racial stereotypes this side of North makes this a comedy that will result in the definitive question for a bad movie. Quote, just who the hell was this movie made for? End quote.
Sometimes, look, I'm going to take a quote from one of the greatest director, podcaster, editors to ever be born, Kevin Smith. Sometimes you just got to make a movie for Kevin Smith. And that's maybe what John Leguizamo did here. He just made a movie for John Leguizamo. And was it stereotypically offensive in several parts? Oh, yeah. But you know what?
Still funny.
It was hilarious.
And I mean, like I said, I forgot who the top writer was, but he was the second on the writer. So he helped write this. And I don't know where he had in 97. I'm not sure how much it would cost to make this movie, but
I mean, they must have got their share use out of that helicopter because they had some aerial footage that nowadays they would use just drones.
Right.
A lot cheaper than having a helicopter. So
And of course, everything, what?
oh, go ahead.
Everything on the island was definitely on a soundstage.
Yeah, a lot of that. Yeah,
And none of those plants were real.
neither was the snake, and they definitely reused the same snake twice.
Dun, 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 dun. Uh, it was like Three Stooges, that part.
Oh, and very Looney Tunes too. There are some Bugs
Yes.
Bunny aspects of this movie as well.
Mhm.
And the WTF is an unknown 5-star from October 14th, 2020. I think these criticisms are so lush in their text and in a structural script. Actors, in short, the film is bad, yes, but is it so bad? It is very good. No wonder I still watch it from time to time to give some good laughs when the day sucks. So even a job so poorly done, it can do people good. So 5 stars for me before just criticizing the what best have you done? Time to clean the dirty sheets on the bed.
Hey, absolutely. I mean, I get the fact that the pest was a pest. He was an irritating, obnoxious. I swear he would not, I cannot be his friend. I could,
Absolutely, yeah.
but yeah. Um,
Oh, probably my favorite quote. Aw, Chubby, you are my best friend. That's why I picked it a ninja.
yeah, that's why I picked the ninja. Yes, exactly. And that was coming. Let
And
him get
before,
killed.
and before they got out of the car, you just hear Chub go, yes.
Yes. He jumps. He's out. That was the fastest clip ever. It goes ninja, and the next thing you know, they're out the car.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
even
guys.
like a split second. Well, you heard us talk about the movie. You heard what the audience thinks. Now let's go ahead and figure out what Rotten Tomatoes and the audience scored this movie. Now, this might be one of the largest gaps in Trees in Space history, but Rotten Tomatoes scored this a huge, huge 4%, while the audience score, that's you at home, rated this movie at 67%.
Um, 4 is just disrespectful as hell.
It is.
I mean, th
It's better than a 4.
this is a night, bitch. I mean, what the? Oh my Lord! This is. I mean, 67 I think is a bit high, but 4 is just okay.
All right. Well, now I will go ahead and let you all know what I think about this movie and how I will rate it. Uh, I would absolutely recommend this movie to my surgeon. I recommended this movie for us to watch. And it scratched my nostalgia factor. Um, it cured a lot of my blues that I've been feeling. It was a real good, silly movie. Again, don't take it so serious. Um, John Leguizamo is hilarious in this movie. I love how Jeffrey Jones is in it as the hunter. I like his right hand man, who we didn't talk about. His son was the actor that played his son was great. Um, all in all, it's a just a stupid, silly movie. Watch it to feel good. I am going to. I'm filibustering because I don't know how to rate this. I haven't rated it yet. Um, Fuck it, 4 trees.
Hey, you were not feeling so great, and you watched this movie, and it brought your spirits up. So I think that's half the reason it got some of your trees. I don't know.
Now it's my turn.
I would recommend this
I,
to my surgeon.
I just went with the first, like, whatever came out of my mouth was it. Like, I
I,
zero
I'd
thought.
recommend it to my surgeon, but I would tell him or her what it's about, and it's stupid. Don't take it seriously. It's just before they just go watch it. Everything you said is true. The actors did their job. John Leguizamo, sorry, John. Um, I've never seen him in a character like this before. It was in your face, over the top. I don't know how much of that was improv at the beginning, but I think most of it was. I mean, obviously they had to change his outfit when he did some of those things, but it was him still doing it.
Right.
He carried the movie. He was never seen. Um, I enjoyed parts of it. I thought it kind of lagged in the middle. I thought the end was kind of odd, but all in all, I enjoyed it. I don't think I was going to enjoy it nearly this much because I'm going to give it a half a stump or a stump because I swear I saw a pee-pee. So sadly, I'm not near where Nate is, but I'm definitely not where Rotten Tomatoes is. I am going to give it 2 trees and a stump.
Hey, I'll take it. It's better than what I thought you were going to say.
Oh.
Let us know at home, or you at home, let us know what you think about this movie. Drop a comment, or you could even just say, hey, 3 trees, 1 tree. Simple, right? Until next time, I've been Nate, that's been Jason, and this has been Trees in Space. Take care, space arborists. What?